we're gonna talk about my monthly box. I've decided that I'm going to start videoing my monthly box because we're on day 26 of my monthly box, and I have already started adding to my monthly box without finishing what I needed to really finish. So let's start with primers. Now primers, originally I had 2 test tubes like this. I had the MAC Prep and Prime, which I'd had for like a couple months, and I'd only really used it one other time and hadn't really decided if I liked it or not. I tried it 2 other times on the 9th and the 10th, and I ended up using it up on the 10th. I don't really know if I like it or I don't like it, so it's gone. I have it out of my box already. And then the other one I had is this Bare Minerals Prep and Prime. I'd used it a little bit prior, so I did mark where it was sitting. This is where it's at right now. But it's not sitting 100% when I shine a light through it. So I think it's actually a little bit further down. Now I do get these little testers quite a bit. I do like it because when I get my Bare Minerals, I usually get the little box that has this tester and the powder and everything because it's cheaper, and why not? So this is what I have for primer. I've got maybe 1 or 2 uses left for it, and that's fine. Then I'll add a different primer. Probably it's going to be my e.l.f. primer, the poreless primer, but I'll make a video of it when I do. The next thing is foundation. I've had this bottle for about 6 months. It got low. By low, I mean it was halfway used. And I freaked out a bit and decided to get Fenty's foundation. And then I got like 3 or 4 packets of testers, and I just started using testers and the Fenty and all that. And now this is starting to do this weird thing where I now need to shake it up because it's starting to separate. So I've put this in my monthly box. I forgot to mark where it was at, and it's been rolling around in my literal month box, my makeup box. So when it settles, I will mark it, and then when I do an update for when this is out, I will go ahead and show you the difference. The next thing is my concealer. I really don't have a lot of concealers, but I made a mistake, and I bought the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 02 and Fair 01. Fair 01, if you don't know, is white, like actual white, and 02 is pretty darn close. It works great actually right now in my summer months, winter months, sorry. But I'm trying to use as much as I can of this before it warms up too much outside and I have to get a different one, since I have opened this one. So that's what that is. The next thing would be my powder. Now I had a, what was it? Makeup Forever Ultra HD, a little tester. It was brand new. I tried it once, and 2 things happened. Off of Flashback / a white haze, which where I'm currently working, I work under intense lighting, and everyone and their brother, like, I looked like a ghost. It was awful. It was so bad that I'm actually just gotten rid of it, put it in a donation, and gotten rid of it because it was so bad. And second thing is it dried out my skin so bad. I have eczema, and so I'm normal to dry anyways. So when something really dries out my skin, it's just not a good thing. The other powder that I have is this little smaller powder that I got from Ipsy. I used it one other time. I'm currently about halfway through using this little tester, as you can see there. I'm okay with this. This is the Smooth Operator Amazon Clay Finishing Powder. I'm okay with it. It's not bad. It does do a weird thing where it darkens my foundation a little bit, but that's okay because I'm starting to go outside more because it's starting to become spring, and I'm starting to do things like, you know, plant my roses, different things like that. And so I'm going outside a little bit more, getting a little more sun. So the color is actually really good so far. The next thing is my setting spray. I've just got like 3 different setting sprays of this e.l.f. and then I've got a Pixi setting spray and 2 different Pixi setting sprays that are all half done, half used. So I just decided that I'm going to put 1 setting spray in, use it up, then add the rest. I'm literally, if you can't see it, right about there. Yep, I'm right here on it. So I'm literally halfway through this. This was the one that had the most because it's the one I like the least. It's the Makeup Mist and Set. It's their mattifying one. It's got a ton of alcohol, so I don't use a lot of it. Which is why this is going to take me a bit. But at the same time, in the summer, it over dried my skin, which is weird. You'd think you'd sweat and it would break down, and it does, but with this, it really does some weird stuff in the summer for me. So we'll try that. What was next? The bronzer. I'm still working on this bronzer. Yeah, so this was in my project pan, and I've hit pan, tiniest little bit of pan, like August, early August. Yeah, I'm still trying to get rid of this. I've had this thing, like, I use bronzer lightly. I'm not, but I do use it consistently. I love this bronzer. I love this color. I've got like 4 other bronzers I need to touch that I haven't even touched because I've been trying to get through this little thing of bronzer. I do essentially use this bronzer as a blush and don't really use a lot of blush, which will become the next problem that you'll see here. But this is the Bamboo Bronzer in Palm Island. I don't even know if they still make it, but I will say this. If I finish my other bronzers, well, try my other bronzers once I finish this and don't like them, or I decide I need to buy a bronzer, whichever, you know, this is what I will buy because this is a beautiful color on me. Beautiful year-round. I love it. Next is the blush. Again, I've had this for about a year or 2. I've made a dent. You can kind of see it, maybe. Yeah. it's Party. It's part of the Amazon Clay. It's the Party. This is not a full size. It's a luxe sample or whatever. Got it in Ipsy. As little as I use blush, and this is just proving it to me, I never need to buy another blush. Ever. I've got about 4 or 5 of them, and I can barely get through this one. So, but what I do think is once I'm done with my bronzer and we start heading into the summer, late spring, early summer to summertime, I start using blush a little bit more again, and then I fade back out of it. I have at least found that out, but I'm hoping to, you know, get more confident in using my blush and actually start using it. Okay. Highlight. Now I have 2 different highlights. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. It's the highlighting bar in, I think it was Cancer. Just a second. In Air. Sorry. This one's in Air. It is a beautiful highlight. Sorry. It is a beautiful highlight, and I'm going to spend all year or 2 working on it because it still looks brand new, and I've been using it for 26 days. Yeah. The other one is this Julie Cosmetics. It's the Stella stick. This was brand new when I started using it. Now, I don't consistently wear makeup, like a full face, like foundation and all that. I have found that on days like right now, where I'm not wearing any, this just adds the littlest bit of glow once it calms down. So at first it's like super glowy, and then it's like it soaks into your skin, whatever oil they use to make it a skin form. And then once it soaks into the skin, it looks like a very natural, beautiful glow. So I started this just to see if I would like it. I think in the summertime, I'm going to absolutely love this because, to be honest, I don't like wearing foundation a ton in the summer. We'll see. Let's see, any other face products? Okay, next is the lips or eyes. Let's do lips. Let's do lips. So I have 5 lip things for my project pan, my monthly project pan. And the reason why is this right here is a Bite Cosmetics little tester in chai. I'm almost out of this. And I love this color. I love it to death. So I didn't have much to it, and so I knew for sure I was very easily gonna get rid of it. And we're in the fall, Sorry, has been an interruption. Uh, so the other thing is this Raisin Berry Frost is the shade, and it's a Cibella. It's an off-brand. It's one that my mom gave me. It's just getting old, and that is what we have left of it. So again, it's a berry color, very similar to chai, which works out great in the winter time for me, because it's the colors that I enjoy. I enjoy a nude lip in the summer, or a more crazy lip in the summer, and a very berry toned lip in the winter. But that's not to say I don't like my nudes. So for my liquid lips, I have two NYX products. The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in O2, which is Stockholm. I love this. I'm almost out of this. I'm going to be sad when I'm out of this. Just simply because I have an entire, like, I've repurposed my Blue Blood palette box. It's full of lipsticks. I have no need to get another nude. Does that mean I'm going to resist all year and not buy a replacement? Debatable. We will see. But I love these soft mattes. I'm also trying, well, not trying, I'm also using this in Satin Ribbon. It's the NYX Lingerie. So, story about this. I got one in a Nipsey. I think is this one. Loved it so much. I went and bought one. Lost both of them. Thought I had finished them because I kind of forgot about them because I misplaced them before I reorganized my makeup. And so for Christmas, my husband got me another one and a different shade in it, another NYX Lingerie for me. So I have since reorganized my makeup, and I have found all three of these. So I have three NYX lingeries in the exact same color. All three have been opened. Yeah. So Project Pan, here we go. Because that's just unnecessary. And then the last lip product I have is a lip treatment of some sort. Is usually I do like a lip scrub. I do in the summertime I do my lip scrubs. In the winter I do I do lip treatments or chapstick or whatever you want to call it. This is a Hanili lip treatment in mauve pink. This was brand new when I started. I put it on 2 to 3 times a day. Even when I wear lipstick. Once the color fades, I put on this, wait a little bit, and then put on my lipstick. So I had like 4 or 5 of these at the beginning of last year. This is my last one because I cracked down and I just continued to use these. I don't personally care for these. I will be happy. Sorry, my computer. I will be really, really happy when I'm finally done with this so I can move on to a different lip treatment. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Eye products. Let's start with brows because that's the easiest. I have this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I've used this only a handful of times. It's really dark. This is supposed to be in blonde. It's really dark. I mean, I'm a dirty blonde, and when I put this on, it's almost brown. It looks too dark. So I have to be very sparing with it when I do use it. So this is gonna be a long haul. All right, eyeliners. I have a Ciate London Starstruck eyeliner. I hate this pen, and this pen has finally died out. So all I'm waiting on is this little star stamp thing, which I actually enjoy. Instead of doing a wing liner, just put a little stamp on the corner of my eye and have fun with it. On like a bare mineral, just wearing browns. Put a little stamp of a star on the corner of your eyes. It blows everyone's mind, and it makes you feel like it's an extra special day. The other thing that I really enjoy doing is white eyeliner on my bottoms of my eyes and under eyes. I've had this thing for so long. It's Beautique's eye pencil. And it was just time to start narrowing it down, because I've got like 3 or 4 of these. They're all started, they're all different lengths. So it was time to start using them up. Mascara. I have It Superhero. It Cosmetics Superhero. I got this in my Ipsy, I believe. I don't hate it. I love the formula. The brush, on the other hand, picks up so much that I have to kind of, like, even after I wipe it down on the sides, I kind of have to wipe it down off on a paper towel a little bit and then use it. Which you would think would make this go so quickly, but it hasn't. And it's starting to get annoying. So I will be happy when this is gone. I don't actually have a replacement mascara. I just want it gone. And I know if I don't put this in my project pan, it won't disappear. It'll get pushed away, and I'll buy a new mascara, and I'll just leave this and never finish using it, which is a waste. I need to actually use it and be done with it, and then be happy and joyful and get a mascara that I like, you know, as a reward. But to kind of help me get through that, I have started the whole color mascara trend. And I started with L'Oreal's Voluptuous Originals mascara in the shade Burgundy. Now, for the most part, it's a very dark burgundy, almost brown. And unless I am wearing a purple eye look, which isn't very often, or a very brown eye look, you actually don't notice that it's purple or burgundy. So that's a thing. I was warned about that by a lot of people. And I just shook it off and was like, yeah, that's not going to be a problem. You know, it is what it is. it's kind of disappointing because sometimes I'll be like, yes, I just want this purple eye look and I need this burgundy to go with it. It doesn't work that way always for you, and it sucks when that happens. So that is all I really have. Oops, I screwed up somewhere. I'll go there. For my monthly project plan. Now, the next video that I upload is probably going to be me going through and organizing my lipsticks and my palettes, especially since I got a new palette. So I'm super excited for it. So I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.